Hello, my name is Gloria Alvarez. I am a lecturer in energy arbitration at the law school in the University of Aberdeen. I did my first law degree, my undergraduate degree in Mexico City, and after studying there I realized the importance of international education and going abroad, and in particular going to the UK to study postgraduate studies. I did my LLM on dispute resolution, and once I finished my master's degree on dispute resolution, I became very interested on the relationship between dispute resolution in the energy sector. In particular, Europe offers a very fascinating place to do research and understand many of the developments that happen in developing markets and therefore continue to become very consolidated energy markets. And this is what has happened in Central and Eastern Europe. So as a Mexican, I saw a very interesting opportunity to undertake my doctoral degree on the relationship of energy law and dispute resolution. Well, the city of Aberdeen historically has been a very important place for the industry, and therefore also these very important developments in the private sector allowed the city to create a very international and intellectual hub for the development of the technology, but also for the understanding of the energy sector in different aspects, not only from social science or environmental science, but also very importantly for law and policy aspects. So that's the reason Aberdeen is a very important and attractive place, because we understand the energy industry from a private perspective, but also for public and government officials, but also very importantly from an intellectual and a research side. So we offer a holistic approach to the understanding of the energy sector, which is very important. The University of Aberdeen offers, and I like to describe it as this, offers the full energy cycle. So we look into the extractive industries and very important, the importance of natural resources. And then again, we look into natural resources in different regions, not only in Europe or Central and Eastern Europe, but most importantly in Africa. And we have a special focus as well in Latin America that is very important and very rich of natural resources. But also we go all the way to the commissioning, and very importantly, we understand very well the renewables industry, which then again, Scotland is a pioneer and has always had very innovative ideas, then again for the public and the private sector in the renewable industry. So I like to describe the University of Aberdeen as a place where it offers the full understanding of the energy cycle. Historically, the University of Aberdeen has had very strong links with Mexico, initially because of the oil and gas industry, but also we have learned and observed and appreciate the value of the very important developments that are happening in Latin America, in countries like Chile, Argentina, Brazil, but very important, we have a very important focus on the Mexican energy market. At the moment, we are currently working a set of academics that are working in the law school. We're working with CENER, which is the Ministry of Energy in Mexico, and we're working in different projects related to hydrocarbons. And within hydrocarbons, we're working in dispute resolution, because as we know, the Mexican government is very interested in including international arbitration as a settlement for the resolution of commercial contracts in the energy industry, but also we are doing some research on energy innovation, social licensing, that is very, very important for foreign investors to understand not only the commercial commitments they engage, but also the social commitments they should engage and they should comply with. So we are working in very interesting research projects that will benefit the private and the public sector. We're also working with the Mexican Institute of Petroleum and with CFE, which is the Electricity Federal Commission in Mexico. So we have the full set of intellectual and research skills to contribute to all the new developments that are happening in the energy Mexican market. And we are looking forward to continue this collaboration. There is a great value for Mexican students to come to the University of Aberdeen and undertake a master's or any postgraduate program. First of all, because we have a set of highly respected academics that have studied and understand all the oil and gas developments that are happening in the Mexican industry, but also we have experts on the renewable industry, we have experts on tax issues related to the oil and gas industry, we have dispute resolution experts on the energy industry, but also we take a very conscious approach from a social science and environmental science perspective. So a Mexican student who comes to the University of Aberdeen will literally gain all this knowledge that we offer as academics, and he and she will have this incredible benefit and will be able to take it back to their countries or wherever they want to pursue their professional interests. So there is a great deal of benefit at coming at the University of Aberdeen as a Mexican, not only as a Mexican student, but as a Latin American student, or as any student where their countries are experiencing very fascinating challenges in the energy industry. A student who comes to the city of Aberdeen to study has a great benefit from it, not only from the intellectual environment you breathe through the city because of the many industries that are here based in the city, but also the city has a very long story at creating events with government officials from all over the world who come to the city to exchange ideas. We are also privileged to be part of the North Sea, and therefore that has benefited the city to attract the different types of conferences, research events, joint programs, and I think the life in the city of Aberdeen is very interesting, and it gives you many great activities outside your student life. There is also great professional opportunities as well to continue learning. I think everybody sees Aberdeen with highly respect because what Aberdeen, the city of Aberdeen, has done for the energy industry. So I think it's something all academics and everybody that is in Aberdeen takes with a lot of pride, because we know how much support and how much contribution we have given to the understanding of the energy sector. And I think that's one of the most fascinating things about being in Aberdeen, that we take pride with the evidence of our knowledge and our experience in the energy industry. And this is one of the greatest things we have that is quite rare to find in any other city of the world. Well, to be honest, it wasn't very hard for me to adapt to Aberdeen and to the city itself because, first of all, Scottish people, they are very friendly. So I found a second home. The weather is cold, but the people is very warm, which is very important. And I have found everything very, very easy and very simple. The public transport, even things very simple as doing your groceries or having an activity, a sport, going to the cinema. I mean, it's a very friendly city, and everything is super well connected, and it's a safe city. So I have a home here in Aberdeen, so it has been very easy to integrate here. Well, I think my favorite place is the university itself because I have a lot of friends and a lot of colleagues, and I actually really enjoy to be here. Just the fact of being here, we have so many facilities and we have so many activities from morning to evening. So I'm not exaggerating. Actually, the university is my favorite place. Well, the highlands, of course, are beautiful, so I would recommend anyone to go there. It's quite affordable to travel. So it's one of the beauties of Scotland. That is affordable to travel, that you find suddenly beautiful landscapes. So my first recommendation will be to go to the highlands. But also I think because of the great train facilities, that is something, for example, we don't have in Latin America. It's so easy to just take a train and be in 2 hours in Edinburgh, which then again is a beautiful city, or even go and travel further and go to Glasgow if you want. So I actually would recommend to go all over the country.